man is back.
Oh, my gosh, the red got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have delivered.
This is your boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Refund. Back at it with another Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War commentary video for you guys. And yet we're not talking about that game. We're talking about another game. Now, oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Game Awards happened recently, and it was trash. Nintendo is acting crappy. And there was one more major story. I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. Probably have some. Oh, the scalpers. The scalpers are out of control, involving the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. So yeah, that's the thing as well. But there's one thing that I want to talk about. This is probably like the hottest thing going on in the gaming world right now, and that is Cyberpunk 2077. That is the hottest game out now. I will admit, I was on the fence of whether or not I want to get this game or not. And what I mean by get this game or not, I don't mean get it now. I mean like in the future. You know, do I want to get this game in the future or not? You know, because I'm watching Chris Moo play the game. I think he's on episode 13 last time I saw it. So by the time I record this video, that is, by the time this video comes up, he might have done episode 14 and 15, as far as I know. I have no clue. But that's beside the point. So here's the deal. What's up with Cyberpunk? So if you get it for the PS5, hopefully you got space for it, because I don't. That's why I haven't gotten it on the PS5. Gotta have space for it. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I ran out of space on my PS5 that quickly. If you got it for the Xbox Series X, oh, you might need to get that hard drive. And I think there's only like 1, 2, or 3 hard drives that will only work on that system, and it costs a crap ton of money. So if you have that, one of those, or whatever the case may be, you're good. If you don't, hopefully you got space for it. If you got it on PC, not only do you gotta hope that you got space for it, but hopefully it can run. I've seen some people having problems running the game and they have to do a bunch of stuff to their computer just to run the game. But that's not what this video is about. If you got it on the Xbox One or the PS4, and I want to say no matter which version it is, it could be the Xbox One X or the PS4 Pro, but I'm really talking, and I will admit, I was thinking about doing this too until I heard the news. I'm talking about the base PS4, like the original PS4 before the Slim and the Pro, and the base Xbox One before the S and the X. If you got that game for one of those systems, oh boy, that game looked like shit. That game looked like shit, and it's pretty funny. It's really, really funny. So check this out. So they came out with a statement, and I'm gonna read the entire thing. It says the following: Dear gamers, first of all, we would like to start by apologizing to you for not showing the game on base last gen consoles before it premiered, and in consequence, not allowing you to make a more informed decision about your purchase. We should have paid more attention to making it play better on the PS4 and the Xbox One. Now I'm about to be, there's like 3 paragraphs here, but I'm going to stop there. So here's what I heard. People and companies will try to show what the gameplay looked like on the original PlayStation 4 and the original Xbox One, whatever the case may be, whichever one the system they were. The creator of Cyberpunk 2077, which is CD Projekt Red, will pull the plug. They will pull them videos. I'm dead serious. That's what I heard multiple times. Anytime somebody try to show gameplay of Cyberpunk 2077 on the PS4 and or the Xbox One or any version of those systems, which are now old now, they will pull the plug. They will pull them videos so nobody can see them. So yeah, let that sink into your head. Let's move on. Second, we will fix bugs and crashes and improve the overall experience. The first round of updates has just been released, and the next one is coming within the next 7 days. Expect more, as we will update frequently whenever new improvements are ready. After the holidays, we will continue working. We'll release 2 large patches, starting with patch 1 in January This will be followed by patch 2 in February. Together, these should fix the most prominent problems gamers are facing on last gen console, you know, the PS4, Xbox One, and things of that nature. We will be informing you about the contents of each patch ahead of their release. They won't make the game on last gen look like it's running on a high-spec PC or next-gen console, but it will be closer to that experience than it is now. Finally, and actually before I get to the third paragraph, let's talk about the second paragraph. So they're gonna try to fix the game, and it's gonna take them pretty much until February. And the mindset here is, yo, y'all pushed the game back so many times. Why not push the game back until February? Will people get pissed off at the time? Yeah. But will people forget about it once February starts to come around? Yeah. So the game should be pushed back. Now, as far as I know, there's no issues on the PS5 or on the Xbox Series X, probably S versions as well. So those could have came out this month. But the last gen, if they were experiencing issues, either they should have been pushed back or they should never been released and be like, oh, you gotta get the new gen to play those. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, the game should have been pushed back. Some of you might say, well, it make no sense for it to come out on the new gen first and then come out on the previous gen 2 months later. And I'm like, that's true. Which is why I would probably say, yo, push it back again. Push it back again. Because me personally, I kept hearing word about old Cyberpunk getting pushed back again. It keep getting pushed back again. And I'm like, okay, cool. All right, what's next? You know, what else going on in the rest of the world? You know, I'm not the one who was tripping about it. So, I mean, they should, like I said, they should have pushed the entire game back on all systems back to February. Now let's get on to that third paragraph. This is where things get really funny. Finally, we will always like everyone who buys our games to be satisfied with their purchase. We would appreciate it if you would give us a chance. But if you're not pleased with the game or your console and don't want to wait for updates, you can opt to refund your copy. For copies purchased digitally, please use the refund system of PSN or Xbox respectively. For box versions, please first try to get a refund at the store where you bought the game. Should this not be possible, please contact us at, you know, that email, helpmerefund@nameofthecompany.com, and we will do our best to help you. Starting from today, and this was December 14th, by the way, or maybe December 13th, as far as I know, you can contact us for a week up until December 21st. So there you go. And apparently this was by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people within CG Projekt Red who released that statement. So we got that statement, right? But Sony are not doing refunds. They would do some refunds, but they're not doing everybody's refunds. And this is a total mess. It's a total mess. And I am glad I did not get this game for the PS4, because I'll be honest, I was thinking about doing it. I was thinking about pulling the trigger and getting the game for the PS4. And then I heard about this. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna wait until either the price go down or I probably won't get it at all. Because again, I know what happened. Well, there's like 3 different stories. So I know what happened with one of the stories. I'm probably gonna know what would happen with the other 2 stories. So it's like, do I really need this game? I'm not saying it sucks. Far from it. Y'all see how it looks? Looks pretty cool. But yo, this is bad. So basically, they knew that there were issues on the previous gen, or the soon-to-be previous gen consoles, the PS4 and the Xbox One, because they put, you know, them videos were pulled down. They put them videos down, and they put this statement right here that I just read. They probably had it ready in advance because they knew, there's gonna be a bunch of people who are gonna be experiencing issues on the PS4 and on the Xbox One. Let's have this statement ready months in advance, and that's probably what they did. That's probably what they did. And look what happened. They in this mess right here. So even though they're saying, oh yeah, we're gonna you can get a refund, blah blah blah. Well, Xbox, Microsoft, yeah, you can do that if you got that digitally. Now in terms of you getting a refund from a GameStop or a Best Buy or a Target or Walmart, wherever the case may be, oh, that's gonna be tough. That's going to be tough. Now, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. The most you can do is get like credit or an exchange for something totally different. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong in that. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. But the PS5, which got the second worst return policy, they're like, nah. Basically, even though they all report that saying, oh yeah, we'll do this refund just this one time because this is your first time requesting a refund. So even if I would have got the game now and I try to refund, you know, from the PlayStation Store, if I would have tried to refund it from them, there's a good chance they may let me slide because I never asked for a refund from them. Never. Mostly because I know when I'm getting it, I rarely shop off of their store. I really shop digitally because we're not ready for that. We're not ready for all digital experience like that yet. And this is proof right here because Sony got a crappy return policy. Oh, Nintendo's worse. Nintendo got the worst return policy ever. Whereas with Sony, theirs is second. It's not distant second. I'm not sure about close second. I don't know. But they are definitely second. And the fact that this joint was released and yet they still said, oh no, we can't do refunds, blah, 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 is garbage. And yeah, this needs to be straightened out ASAP between CD Projekt Red and Sony because this makes no sense. None whatsoever. So yeah, that's my take about this. Cyberpunk 2077. If you got it on the PC, PS5, or the Xbox Series X and maybe S, great game. Just don't get it for PS4 or the Xbox One or any version of those systems. Don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. So, I'm going to call it a wrap. And with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is boy New J Gatsby, a.k.a. the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.